Good morning, everyone. I'm Danny Tippett, Beauty Guide with Limelight by Alcone, and this morning I wanted to show you how to do a smoky eye look. And excuse my crazy hair right now. I fell asleep with it wet, and you know when you fall asleep with it wet, it kind of like poofs out and does crazy things, so sorry about that. Anyway, I already did my face makeup, and I am going to get going with my eye makeup for you. Now, first of all, whenever you do a smoky eye or maybe a look with shimmers, you always want to use a primer on your eyes. Now, I would say use an eye primer for any time you wear eyeshadow, but it's definitely super important when you do a smoky eye or, you use a lot of different colors and things like that. Now, I already primed my face with our first base primer. Now, this is for your entire face. It's not specific for your eyes, so I always add our concealer as a primer. And I just use this lighter color here. It is wax-based and it's waterproof. That's why it makes your eyeshadow stay. I'm just warming it up with my finger, and then I'm going to apply it to my eye. You only need a tiny bit, but this is really just going to make your eyeshadow stay in place and last a long time. It's going to be there all day and it's not going to crease or anything. You don't want to use too much. But just enough to cover your eyelid. Okay. Awesome. So now I am going to take my brand new palette. Now all of our palettes are customizable. So I made this customized palette. I wanted some darker smoky colors, and then I wanted like a pink color. And this brown color I used for my eyebrows. So everything's customizable. You can get a palette of 4, a palette of 6, or the full palette of 18. So it's pretty cool. You get to choose your colors. So what I'm going to do, I haven't even tried these colors yet, so I don't really know what they're going to look like. So I need, just bear with me here. So I'm going to use this color. This is called Ready, Jet, Set, Go. It's a tiny bit shimmery. And I'm just going to dip, this is my eyeshadow brush number 7. It's one of our brand new brushes. It's heavy weighted, vegan, and synthetic hairs. It's really soft, but also really dense. So I love this brush. I'm just gonna dip it right into that color, Ready, Jet, Set, Go. And I'm gonna put it in my crease. Wow! Did you see? I like barely even touched the color. That's crazy. Okay, hold on. Let me put some on my other eye too. That was crazy. I was not expecting that much pigment, even though I've already used our eyeshadows and I know they're super pigmented. So with a smoky eye, the key is to blend, blend, blend. Okay, you don't want it to look super unnatural and like you have big dark spots all over your eyes. You have to blend really well. And I have to say, this brush, because it's so fluffy and dense and soft, it really is a great brush to blend your eyeshadow with. And it gets right into that crease too, which is where you're gonna need to do the most blending. Okay, let me get a tiny bit more. I don't even need that much. And put it on this eye. This is a really pretty color. It's like a dark navy blue. This is pretty for smoky. Now, this is gonna be a pretty easy smoky eye look. I'm not planning on doing more than 2 colors, I believe. We'll see what happens, but I think I'm just gonna use 2 colors. So the rule of thumb here is you wanna use the darker color on your crease and then a lighter color on your eyelid. That's going to kind of create a shadow for eyeshadow. It's going to create a shadow on your crease. And that's where you want it. You don't want a shadow on your lid. Okay, so now I'm going to grab, okay, so I'm going to grab this brush. Now this is a dense brush and it's flat. You can use a sponge brush like these kinds of sponge brushes, or you can use a dense flat brush. So what I'm going to do is spray, this is just a little bit of water, I'm going to spray it onto my hand and dip the brush where I just put that water. This is going to get the brush a little bit wet, and what it does is when you put your eyeshadow on, it gives it like a more, it packs it on better and gives it a more highly pigmented look. So I haven't used this color before, but this is called Cream Boat, and it's a light creamy color. So I'm going to dip my brush into that color, and I'm just going to put this on my lid, starting by my eyelashes and going up. Okay? So you want the light color on your lid. Now some people might want to use like a shimmery color, which I might actually grab a shimmery color to show you that. But this color is actually matte. If you do want to use a shimmery color though, that's perfect for your lid because it's going to attract more light onto your lid, which is where you want the light. So now I'm going to grab that color again with my fluffy brush that I was using before, and I'm just going to put it right underneath my eyebrow. My eyebrows. And I'm going to blend because you don't want a harsh line going up from there. You don't want like light, then dark, then light, but not blended. You just need to blend that line really well. Okay, I'm going to take a different brush now. I'm still going to use that same color, Ready, Jet, Set, Go, but if you can see, my crease is all kind of the same color, and I want the outer corner right here to be a little bit darker. So I don't need to use a darker color. You can if you want. You could use like more of a black or just a darker slate gray type color. But I'm going to use that same color and show you the difference with using a different brush. Now this one is a little bit thinner. See the difference between the two? So I'm going to be using this one for just the crease. It gets it right exactly where I want it. So I'm just going to put my brush in there, and I'm going to concentrate it right here in that outer corner. Now, obviously, it's not going to make it look like a different color, but it is going to make it look darker. See that? So I just wanted a little bit darker right there in the corner. Do it again for the other eye. And I just kind of pat with this brush to get it right where I want it. Look at that. Okay, so that's a look with two colors. So it's totally possible to do it with two colors. Now I'm going to grab my Bare Metals palette because it has a color in it that I really like for shimmer, and it's this color right here on the end. I did drop it and cracked it. Sad day. But I'm going to take that brush that I was showing you that's very dense and flat. I'm going to get it a little bit more wet because it probably is dry by now. And I'm going to dip my brush in that color. It's kind of like a champagne, but it's very light and shimmery. And these are the same eyeshadows, very pigmented. And I'm just going to pat it onto my lid. So So that just brightens up my eyes a little bit and adds a little bit of a lighter, shimmery color. I'm going to take my fluffy brush one more time and make sure that that's blended together right there. Okay. There we go. Okay, so that's a smoky eye for you. That's all you have to do. It's really not that hard. You can just use 2 colors. You can use 3 colors. You can use a bunch of colors, but it's really not necessary. It's pretty simple. You just need to make sure you blend and use a dark color in the crease, light color on your lid. I'm going to add our eyeliner now. And a lot of times when people do smoky eyes, they do bolder eyeliner. This is our eyeliner pen. It is a liquid, but it has bristles at the tip instead of like a felt tip, which makes it a really smooth application. And you can make it very precise, very easily. So I'm going to do a little bit of a wing, and I'll show you how I do that. So I always just apply my eyeliner first close to my lash line. Then I'm going to line my eyeliner pen up with my bottom waterline. See how it goes up like this? And I'm just going to match it up and make a little mark there. See that? Okay, now I just need to connect this eyeliner to the little wing. See? Not too difficult. Okay, let me do the other eye. And the great thing about this is it's not a super wet liquid eyeliner, so it doesn't like make a mess all over your face or drip onto your face while you're applying it. It's really great, and it doesn't smear or smudge or come off throughout the day. It's waterproof and smudge proof. I normally don't put liquid eyeliner on the bottom, but if you don't put it in your waterline, it's fine. You can put it on like your outer waterline or whatever that's called. Okay, so there's my little winged eyeliner. Next, I'm gonna do mascara. So our mascara is amazing. It's actually a fiber mascara, but it's one step. So you don't have to do a whole bunch of different steps. You don't have to worry about fallout or clumping. See, it's just a regular mascara, and you apply it just like a regular mascara. See? So I'm going to start at the very base of my lashes, touching my upper waterline. And you want to kind of get it on there. If you want like bold lashes, get it on there really well. And if you wiggle from the base and then move up, it's going to give you more volume. Now, this mascara is buildable. So if you want to add more length, you can. You can do several layers and it's not going to clump or stick together. Some mascaras, when you apply them layer after layer, they start to clump and get stuck, and then you have to start over and it looks terrible. Ugh. This is designed to do that, so it's not going to clump. I always do my bottom lashes. Look at that. Oh my gosh. And don't forget to get your inner corner and your outer corner. A lot of people forget that, and that's going to add the most volume. So you want to make sure that you get all of that. Do the other eye, and then I'll come back and add a little bit more length. So I'll add another layer for length. And if you get any on your face, which I haven't yet, but I probably will, you just want to wait for it to dry and then take a Q-tip and wipe it off. It will come right off. You just want it to be dry first. If it's not, then you're going to smear it all over your face and need to redo whatever makeup you had on. Okay, bottom. Yay, I'm so glad you're loving your mascara, Dee. It is so awesome. And it doesn't clump and it doesn't flake off onto your face. Really is the perfect mascara. That's what it's called. Okay, so I'm going to go back and do one more light layer, but just focus on the tips of my eyelashes to add some more length. So if you're looking for volume, you want to start at the base, wiggle, and then go up. That's going to give you more volume. If you're looking for length, you want to focus on the tips of your lashes more. And I kind of wisp out the corners too. This eye right here that I'm working on does not have any eyelashes in the very corner. I think I ripped them out years ago using all that like waterproof mascara and stuff. Not a good idea. So I always have to wisp those ones really well. Okay, look at that. And you can always do more layers because it is buildable. I didn't curl my lashes, so if I forget to curl my lashes, I always kind of do this while it's still a little bit wet to kind of curl them a little bit. But look at that. Like, that's some serious mascara there. Serious lashes. Okay, so the last thing that I'm going to do are lips, and I got a brand new lipstick yesterday in the mail. This is lipstick number 100. It's called Not Telling. And this is probably our most popular lipstick color. It's like the perfect nude, and apparently it looks amazing on everybody. Everybody that I've seen it on, it looks great. So when you do a smoky bold eye, you probably want to do a more toned down lip. So that's why I'm going to choose this nude lip color today. Also, another thing is our lipsticks are like, they feel like chapstick. They're very hydrating and moisturizing, and they're not waxy. They don't really smell like anything. Some of our lip products smell like dessert. Like our Enduring lip color smells super sweet, and so does our lip gloss. So that's why I'm smelling it. Isn't that a pretty color though? It's not too bold or anything, but it gives you some color to your lips. I love it. Okay, so here's my smoky eye. I used 3 colors altogether, but you really only need to use 2. I used this color here, Ready Jet Set Go. It's a dark, a little bit shimmery, like a navy blue color. And then I used Cream Boat on my lid and underneath my eyebrow. Then at the very end, I added this shimmer shadow from the Bare Metals palette, which you can do or you don't have to do, but I just wanted to show you what a shimmery color would look like on your lid. So anyway, if you guys have any questions at all, you can message me, comment below, contact me however you're able to. If you have my number, call me, text me, whatever you need to do. And we will figure it out. Oh my gosh, I almost forgot the best part. I just got our Oil Strike setting spray. So I'm going to show you this really quickly. So this is called Oil Strike. So it's really for people that want a matte finish. If you don't have oily skin, you can still use this if you want a matte finish. We have 2 different setting sprays, but this one's going to give you more of a matte finish. So what you do is when you're completely done with all of your makeup, you're going to spray this on your face, and it comes out in like a mist. It's not a very heavy spray. So one second. So you just want to spray it onto your face and let that dry. And what this is going to do is it's going to hold your makeup in place for up to 16 hours. So if you want makeup that lasts all day long, you want to get a setting spray. And I can help you choose which one is best for you. But that's what you do after all of your makeup is done. So anyway, I hope you guys have a great day. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any more questions, just contact me, comment below, whatever you need to do. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.